Okay. Should have fixed it. I love how every single message in chat, your mic's not working, your mic's not working, you're muted. I don't watch people who are muted. Like, I'm sorry.
You mean you can watch people?
I mean, you can watch me if I'm muted, you just can't hear.
You don't listen to people who are get it right.
Let me tell you something. All right. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. All right. Testing mic. Good. Good. All right. Everything's operational. Let's just scooch this a little closer so that the camera looks good. Let's adjust the mic. There. Virtuoso worth it? Is it worth it to Remainer? I mean, you'll do it. You'll just be sacrificing a little bit of your self-respect and decency. I'm joking. Yeah, player. For real player. She's a really strong character.
We will judge you.
I mean, I'm not going to lie and say, yeah, no, she's bad. Don't play. Now, if you can master Virtuosa, you can be an absolute atrocity on the battlefield. Like, you will F everyone up. I hopped into a game where my team was objectively going to lose. Like, we were 200 points. They were 600 points. And just playing Virtuosa, we pulled it back. That is not me being good. That is Virtuosa being busted. Oh, no, she's fair. She's fun to play now. Yeah, she's fun to play, but she's busted.
But is she fun to fight? Hell.
Oh, hell no. She may be fun to play. She is not fun to fight. You will have an aneurysm trying to fight Virtuosa. Just late parry. Yeah, that because that's easy for everyone to do. I forgot. We all just do that automatically, don't we?
Man, I'm having trouble with my bowling game. Just get strikes, bro. Thanks, man.
Man, I really want to run a marathon. I really want to win a marathon. Easy, just run faster than everyone else. Go.
I want to become president of the United States. Easy. Win the electoral college.
Obviously.
Why didn't I think of that?
It's just so pitch perfect. All right, so my order is I gotta play one more Dom match and get 4 more zones in Dom. Let's do it. Everyone wants to hear your voice? Listen to the sound of my melodious voice.
Face for radio and a voice for print.
I've been trying to upload a video on YouTube, but I haven't been feeling the mood to upload. I don't know if I'm shy or whatever it may be, but where do I even find the motivation to upload a video? I can't tell you that, dude. Like, yeah, Lark is right. You're suffering approach avoidance, and genuinely the way you deal with approach avoidance is just push through it. You gotta ask yourself, okay, if I do this, will I be happy with it? And if I don't do it, will I be disappointed I didn't do it? You know, that it's kind of like if I'm planning a trip overseas, of course I'm going to be a little nervous that we're coming up on the trip, but I have to ask myself, do I cancel it now and regret it for the rest of my life? Or do I go through with this?
It's like neither. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to board the plane. You're going to suddenly feel the convulsive pain. Then you're going to be dragged off the plane because they have an emergency land. You realize you have a kidney stone. You have disappointed everyone in every possibility. This is your fate.
I have no idea how to use Hatun properly. I'll tell you what, we may play a match of Hatun in a minute and I'll show you what I do. It's not good, but, I mean, you'll learn something. If at the very least learn, this is what you don't do to play Hatun. Oh, speaking of Hatun, I heard that Wextra is having Hatun be her next Rep 100. Because she got Peacekeeper and Virtuosa to Rep 100, so now she needs to pick a new female character to play, and she put it to a poll and everyone voted Hatun.
Obviously, female.
I think that Hatun would fit her playstyle easier because she's a deflect god.
Yes, I understand that, but that's not what I want to play. Therefore, she should play.
Oh.
Because it's all about what I want.
Of course it is. Like always, wish you the best of luck with your matches, Raven. And by the way, love the new video. Just saw it. It was well done. Well, thank you. That was a fun video to make. I had fun doing the research for it. Oh, God, looking at my rep against others. Please be advised. I have rep 1403 overall. That is not a reflection of how good I am. That is just a reflection of the fact that I've been playing this game forever. Raven, as much as I enjoy you, Raven, I don't want to spend the whole stream reading your lips. Sorry, I was a little bit behind. Okay. We were having a joke, you know. We were having a laugh. We were joking around. We were having a good time.
Was it a Welshman? Was it Taffy?
It's like you're overthinking yourself to upload a video. Yeah, overthinking is common. Like, sometimes I ask questions like, man, are people going to like this? Are people going to enjoy it? But after a while, I just have to say, you know what? The people, if you got to ask yourself, do I enjoy this video? Did I enjoy making it? Am I proud of this video? And if so, release it. The best thing that happens, people watch it and like it. Worst thing that happens, no one watches it, but at least you had fun making it. You know? Is it going to be a long or short stream? We'll go until about... I'm thinking probably 2, maybe 2.5 hours. Well, keep in mind, my computer is still jerry-rigged, and I don't want to overexert it, especially since it spent a lot of time on today for me to work on my video. So, we're probably not going to go too terribly long. What we'll do is we'll play a few Dom matches. We'll go into Test Your Metal, and I may invite some people on to join me for Test Your Metal. And then we'll do Breach and then go.
What metal are you testing?
I haven't decided yet.
I think you should test bronze.
Crap. Thought I dodged that, but okay. Good light parry. Oh no, we got a wower. Who is it? Oh, it's the enemy Arakure I killed earlier. They are not happy. They are not happy with me. Hey, Hannah. Got all the colors for the new heroes, Raven? Excellent. I have been playing a little, so I got some of the new colors, but not a lot. So we're going to be playing a lot of the new characters tonight so that I can get their armor sets. Got to get to A and help out my team because there's 3 of them in A. But luckily, they're not very good at ganking because 2 of my team just activated Revenge.
And then their problems got worse.
Okay. My turn. Beat him up! It was so graphic we can't show it! There we go. Hannah Banana. Everybody's happy to see the Hannah Banana. You know, someone should probably stay in A. I'll wait, nope, Sense up there. We'll let Sense stay there. Alright, I'm gonna go to C. Because I am shit at clearing B as Arakure. Really? We're doing this? Crap. Alright, he's expecting the kick.
You lost Zone A.
Okay. Ah, good move. I thought he was gonna go for the top. I thought he was gonna go for the top attack. That was my fault. I'm tired, Bosco. He's gonna meet literally though. It's a good execution, honestly. Rep 98 too. It's a good rep. Wait for that. Alright, we're back in. Gotta go to Stream Manager on Twitch, see how things are going there. Alright, we're good. I bet I can take him. I just wasn't playing. I just wasn't using my head. We got 5 viewers on Twitch. I am legitimately... I've been debating whether or not I just abandon Twitch altogether. I know that I don't really want to, but...
You lost Zone A.
There we go. Oh man, there are Akure's a thanker! Not a thanker! I find thankers hilarious. Hey Aaron. Raymond, I have a Twitch account and haven't touched in like 4 years. That's fine. I made my Twitch account because a lot of content creators are recommending I do it. Like saying, hey man, why don't you make a Twitch account? Why don't you make a Twitch account? And I'm like, I don't think anyone will watch me on Twitch. I'm more of a YouTube guy. No, man, if you're going to stream, you need to have a Twitch account. So I got a Twitch account. No one watches me. I was like, hey, look at that. I was right.
You captured Zone A.
Here we go. I can take him. I can take him. Do you think Ubisoft would buff Warlord to have Goodmunder's moveset? Goodmunder's moveset is not good. It's a really cool move because it throws people off in the campaign, but you'll quickly learn how to read it and deal with it, I'll be honest. I think that it'd be interesting for them to add some of that stuff. Really? Really? We're throwing feats now? Okay. All right, bro. You know what I love about that? You know what I love? But bro decided, all right, it's time to use feats. It's time to use feats. I can't beat him one-on-one when we're just using our abilities. Time to use feats. All right, Chief. All right, Chief. All right, Chief. It's feat time. He wants to play with feats. All right. All right. All right. That's the noise I wanted to hear. We're gonna use bow and arrow now. All right, Chief. Boy is terrified. Boys is terrified. I can beat him. I can beat this clown. There are crews of professionals who are loser. Yep. They do it on a daily basis. Did he just miss with his shot? Yeah, I dodged it, but the fact that he tried to just do it out of the blue shows that he's terrified of fighting me one-on-one. It is very cute. But he's scared of fighting. Better run, Kinsey! Yeah, Orochi, I see you're a little salty about me kicking your ass earlier. Yeah, that Orochi's a little salty. That Orochi was a little salty. Look at him! Look at him! Oh, we just took back C. That's gotta suck, bro. That's gotta suck, bro.
Your team is breaking.
Oh, man. Good light parry. Come on, girl, you can beat him. Virtuoso, you got this. Come on, Virtuoso, you got this. Even you Warhammer books? Yeah, I do. Did I miss anything cool? Not really. Just a very sore loser Arakure on the enemy team, and an Orochi who has built a personal grudge because I beat him twice. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. You got this. Ah, that sucks. Good try, though. Good try, though. But man, I could feel the sweat dripping. I could feel the sweat dripping. There's a new character in TFD. I don't know what that is. Her name is called Raven, and I immediately thought this is going to be the girl version of you in the game. I thought it was funny. What's TFD? I have no idea what TFD is. Ooh, I got her new arms. Great. I now have all the pieces of Arakure. Oh no, the sore loser Arakure left. I'm so sad. I'm so sad now. Guys, I'm so sad. If you playtest your metal, it's against bot 3. I know. I have played it. I know how it works. Alright, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I'm ready to go. But now that we've done that with Arakure, we can switch to someone else and try to get their drip. I said that I would show Hatun. Let's do Hatun. Let's do Hatun. Is this going to be another short stream? It's not going to be as long just because, again, my computer is jerry-rigged. I don't want to overheat it. The First Descendant. Oh, I haven't played The First Descendant. What's this character look like? Let me see. Let me see if this Raven character is female me in the game. Here we go. Here it is. Too small an image. Let me see it again. That's what she looks like? I don't know if that's going to be me or not. I don't know. Maybe when it comes out. I miss being a lower rep when Test Your Metal first came out. Now everyone's my rep and the bots just don't stand a snowball's chance. Love the color on the hero. Oh yeah, I love the way this Hatun looks. I love the way she looks. Alright, we gotta lock in a little bit. Damn. This one isn't going to be an easy fight for us. They've got a JJ who's probably the strongest Dominion character right now, a Virtuoso who's Cancer, a Shinobi, which is annoying in its own right, and then a Hatun, who is what I'm playing. I'm not saying we're just going to get a washout, but we don't have the meta characters like they do. They definitely have the meta team. And everyone can light parry these days. Yep. Problem with JJ is his outward strikes, like his external attacks, are just so busted. I will be surprised if I get a kill this match. I'll be real. Oh, it says I've got 2. I didn't get them. They were kills of opportunity. They were kills where I helped out. All right, let's see what I can do.
You capture Zone C. You capture Zone A. You lost Zone C.
Damn. I was trying, but I was in a tough spot. Virtuosa makes this a lot tougher. This is sad seeing only 30 to 40 viewers. Wait, it's at 40? Oh shit, that's actually higher than normal. You have no idea how unpopular I am in the For Honor community, Hyper. I am one of the most underappreciated and unliked For Honor content creators. Most people either do not know I exist or do not care that I exist, and in some cases don't like that I exist. Yeah, this is gonna be a bad match. Yeah, everyone's quitting. Everyone's quitting. Everyone's quitting. Watch this. The Warden and the Kensei are not far behind. They're about to quit. Raven, would you be open to the devs having heroes with repeat weapons? No. I'd like them to make things that are unique. We're down to a Badarochi. Oh man, this is just going to be rough. This is just going to be a rough fight.
You lost Zone A.
Could we stop with the staring contest, guys, really? Yeah, but that's usually because you tell the truth. No, it's also because I don't make content people want to see. That's the reason. People who come to this game for content usually are looking for people who understand the balance of the game, or want to understand the balance, who want really good, high-tier gameplay, because they want to see people who play well. Or they're looking for people who are here to trash the game because they want to be validated for hating certain aspects. There went the other. Good. Let's see if I'm the only one who stays. Let's see if I'm the only one who stays. Will the Kensei quit too? No, sorry, the warden. Oh, yep, there they all went. I am now the last one. I should get a prize for sticking it out. There we go. I could have sworn you already made the Arakure video weeks ago. Yeah, I did not.
Your team is breaking.
This match is shit. My entire team quit. I'm up against the meta characters. The only meta character not here is Jurin. If they had a Jurin on the enemy team, this would have been the most meta match. They're just bullying me now. They're just bullying me now. Oh well.
Defeat.
That was bad. That may be one of the worst matches I've been in. I'm going to make a guess that all the Dom matches I'm going to play tonight, like all the Dom matches, I will lose. Because this feels familiar. Either I play all my matches and I do really, really well, or I play all my matches and I lose all of them. So what we're going to see. We're going to see which it is. Alright, we're going to try this again. Hopefully we get a better setup this time. Okay, good. The enemy team isn't just all meta heroes. The only meta hero in there is Aphira. But Aphira is just good anyway. She's not a meta. In fact, we've got a meta. We got Black Prior. What do you think the best prize would be for sticking out in all bot matches, Raven? In my opinion, I think what should happen is if a teammate quits, like I mean just rage quits out of a match, they should lose steel. They should lose like 100 steel for each time they quit. If a teammate stays, they should get their steel. Crap. That was a bad match. Based on the description I gave Lark, what do you think the Dark Angels' impression of the Storm Panthers would be? They wouldn't care. I mean, unless the Storm Panthers did something heretical or were in some way related to the Fallen, they wouldn't care. They're like, are you fighting for the Imperium? Good, you're fine. I gotta lock in, hold on. Another one of mine quits, let's go! Come on, let's see if Black Prior quit. Who's next? Yes! Another one quit! Let's go! Come on, Kyoshin, you're next, dude. Just pull out. Pull out, man. Just, I want every match to be like this now. This is so effing infuriating. Just everyone quit. Everyone quit, please. God, this game sometimes. Even though the reverse of the Dark Angels, I'll be 100%. I don't remember a thing you said about the Storm Panthers because I was doing other stuff last night, so I don't know a thing about them.
You captured Zone B.
Ooh, good move. Very good move.
You lost Zone B.
There you go. Did one of your teammates quit for the match soon? Not just one, two. I'm down to just one teammate. Because people in this game are children. They are entitled children who, if they aren't winning, if they're having a tough match, if they're not getting all the kills they want, well, now I'm not having fun, I quit. And so then they leave. And the game punishes them by saying, oh, well, now you can't play the game for 15 minutes, but that's it. What kind of punishment is that? They got what they wanted. They pulled out. They didn't want to play.
Your team is breaking.
Everyone is quitting. Yeah, everyone's quitting. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a Dom until I win stream. We're going to do a Dom until I win. Once we get a win on Dom, we'll switch to Test Your Metal, but I think we'll be on Dom for a while.
Defeat.
They split from the Death Guard when the Death Guard turned traitor and became a loyal successor chapter monitored by Gilman because they're still under suspicion. How's that possible? Literally, how's that possible? Lark! I guess he's not listening. I was going to ask him for clarification on this. I still got to get one more zone as a attacker anyway. Lark, you there? Okay. But yeah, I don't know how that's possible. Because if they were Death Guard Legion, but broke away when they turned traitor, that means that they broke away during the heresy.
What's the question?
Jackson is saying that he told you about his Storm Panthers idea and asking if I thought that the Dark Angels would be okay with them, and I told him I don't remember anything about your Storm Panthers, and he said that they were Death Guard but broke away from the Legion when they turned traitor, but they became a loyal successor chapter, and Gilliman just monitors them. And my issue with that is that doesn't make a lick of sense, because for one thing, all of the Death Guard were inflicted by Nurgle's taint, and the only way Nurgle purified them was when Mortarion agreed to serve him, and Nurgle didn't purify them, he just turned them into Plague Marines. So how can you have a group of Death Guard that when they turned traitor, defected to the Loyalist side, when they never had the chance to be turned? And further, even if you want to say that there was a way that happened, because, I mean, there were some Death Guard who stayed loyal, for sure, but the issue is, how can Gilliman keep an eye on them when, one, everyone's under suspicion right now, and two, Gilliman's been unconscious for quite a while, so he's not around to keep an eye on them, and you know the Inquisition isn't going to let a known Traitor Legion original run around. That doesn't make any sense. There are no existing legions where you know that they are from the Traitor Legions. There are some suspected, but none that we know.
Yeah, that's why what I said is, like, you would have to have it that they would have to be either A, they would claim to be unknown, or B, they would have to be claimed like they could, like Gilliman might say, oh yeah, they're totally mine. Because what would have to happen is this would have to be after Isstvan 4, but before the actual fall. Think Nathaniel Garrow and his guys.
Yeah.
So you would have to have them break off. They help out in some way with the Ultramarines or whatever, but they're a small contingent. After the heresy is resolved, he's like, all right, you're going to need a whole, wash over. You're going to need a change of wardrobe and all that jazz. And this is going to be and you got to come up with a cover story. I'll help you with that.
Yeah.
And so they stick with that. And Gilliman, when he goes under, everyone has already accepted it. The Inquisition wasn't fully constructed at that point. By the time we get to the 41st millennium, It could even be that, I don't know how he wants to write it, but these Storm Panthers or whatever have been associated with Gilliman or just an unknown chapter for so long, it's kind of like, they are what they are. And maybe they've recently rediscovered that, or maybe Gilliman has brought that up, and maybe like only the residing Chapter Master or Chaplain knows about the true origins.
That would be the only way that could work, but as it stands, that is a little hard to buy.
It is, but this is the deal with homebrew. You're allowed to go with it, but you do have to accept that we're stretching.
Good job, Sohei. You and me got that win. But thank you, Lark.
Anytime.
Have I been keeping up with Helldivers 2 recently? Yeah, I know about that new update. It's cool. Me and Lark tried it. It's pretty cool. But yeah, right now we're at 39 viewers total, which, honestly, that's, again, more than I expected. I will never be one of the big For Honor streamers. Good light parry. Ooh, right timing on that. Very good timing. Plus, the Codex was introduced at the end of the Scouring, but not implemented until after the Iron Cage, when it staunched its opponents. The Imperial Fist finally relented. Yep. I'm in favor of going the recommendation Lark gave, to legitimize the Storm Panthers. Then go with that. But in answer to your question, the Dark Angels would like them. The Dark Angels wouldn't know, because of the whole idea is that Gilliman and everyone covered up their origins to save face. Then the Dark Angels wouldn't know what they are, so they'd have no reason not to trust them. But then again, the Dark Angels don't trust anyone, so there you go. Of course they do. I don't know where my team was. Man, my team was just not there. Which one of the new armor sets is my favorite? Virtuosa's is really good. Jurin's is really creative, but I haven't seen all of them yet. Hang in there, Jurin. I'm coming as fast as I can, man. I need you to just hold on. Never mind.
You captured Zone A.
Damn.
You lost Zone A.
When is the next fashion contest? When I know I'll have time to do it. This is why doing my streams is hard. Yeah, Virtuoso's fashion is good. Yeah, I'll admit that. Alright, their Berserker quit. A little sad, but okay. But hey, that gives us a bit of an advantage. Now they just have a bot. How do we feel about Blood Ravens being made using Alpha Legion gene seed? Makes about as much sense as any other suggestion. Like, no one knows what they are, and every person has a different theory, you know? As for me, I don't really care. It's like, the Blood Ravens annoy me a little bit. Not that I think that there's anything specifically wrong with them, but it's just, again, they're talked about a little too much for my liking. When there are other chapters that need more attention, like the White Scars, who are dying for attention. Thank you, Jurin.
You lost Zone C.
Oh, this is cathartic, isn't it? That's very cathartic. That feels good, actually. Now they're all fighting against our poor boy in V. Alright, later, Nina. Hope you feel better. The Storm Panthers are also sort of antithesis of the Death Guard. Death Guard is slow and tanky, while the Storm Panthers are fast, rush-down shock troopers. So why do you want them Death Guard successor? If they're completely antithetical to everything the Death Guard is, why do you want them Death Guard? I'm not trying to be mean about that. It's a genuine question. That's like saying, I want a White Scar successor chapter, but they're all black, they speak with Jamaican accents, and they are very slow and based on tank warfare. Then why are they White Scars? You know, I would ask that genuinely.
You captured Zone C.
Oh yeah, start running, boy. Start running. You threw a bomb to try to get the advantage. It failed, and you ran. I love it.
Your team is breaking.
All right. The World War I, World War II German aesthetic. I think you could probably do a different success, like a different base Legion, but just change their aesthetic a little bit. Like, for example, the Imperial Fists are based kind of on the Greek-Roman aesthetic, but the Black Templars are based on Knights Templars. Like, you could change the aesthetic of a successor chapter from a different Legion. Alright, guys, it's all up to you. Y'all got this. I did all I could. Yes, we did it. We won. Thank God. I needed a win.
Victory!
How powerful were Dark Angels before the Lion? They were very strong, but they were way too overconfident and way too, arrogant. The Dark Angels were the first Legion, and they established basically a lot of the tactics and, ways of war that other Legions would live off of. In fact, the idea was they were the prototype. The Dark Angels were the Legion that other Legions tried to be like. For a long time, that was the case. But then as Primarchs started to be found, and the Legions connected to their Primarchs again, the Dark Angels started to be less and less and less remembered. Like, the Legions didn't want to be like the Dark Angels anymore. They wanted to be like their Primarchs. And so the Dark Angels were kind of like, oh man, we're losing out. You know, we got to be better. We got to be better than these guys. You know, we got to remind everyone who we are. And the end result was that they started doing even more bombastic and very risky things to the point that it was hurting their Legion. They were suffering more losses than they needed to. Came to a point that they actually did so awful that Guilliman had to chew them out for it. So they started breaking off into little splinter groups to try to reclaim their honor and prove that they were the best. When Lion was finally found and Lion reunited with his Legion, he saw what they'd been doing and he was like, all right, we need to set the standard. You're not gonna be doing this anymore. You're gonna do what I tell you. So he literally sought out all the company commanders and wing commanders of each of the Dark Angels and challenged each of them to melee combat. And after beating all of them and asserting his dominance, he said, okay, from now on you're doing what I tell you. And thus he named them the Dark Angels, and they became his Legion. Raven, how many wings are in the Dark Angels?
6.
There are 6 there are 6 wings. Alright, it's time to pull Jurin. After this, we will switch to Test Your Metal, and I'll invite people. There's the Death Wing, the Dread Wing, the Raven Wing. Trying to remember the other wings.
Flame Wing.
What?
Is there a Flame Wing?
The Flame Wing, yeah. Let me look them up. Because I can't remember off the top of my head.
The Iron Wing also was one of them.
Yeah, I think there was an Iron Wing. And there's one more that I'm forgetting. Yeah, we're gonna invite people for the Test Your Metal part.
There's also a Dingaling.
The Deathwing and the Raven Wing are the two most prominent, because the Deathwing is the first company, and the Raven Wing is the second company. Oh, shoot. Bye. Oh, wow. Peacekeeper's aggressive.
You captured Zone A.
Jesus, we can't get a break. Good parry, wow.
It's okay. It's all very flat, but
All right, it's up to you, bro. Good job, Griffin. Oh, shit. They're just being very aggressive on A. Those guys really want A, I'll tell you that. I better get to C. If we can take C, that'll be a nice boon.
You captured Zone C.
Better go to B. There we go. Good move.
You captured Zone A.
Crap.
You lost Zone C.
This map makes sense that they want to. Yeah. I'm not complaining. It's just, it was one after the other. We'd beat one guy, and then right as we take the zone, another person shows up. Don't even have time to heal and recover for the next fight. They're just always there. And I'm playing Jurin, who's a very fun character to play, but if you get overwhelmed as Jurin, you're still probably going to lose. I have a feeling that tonight's just one of those nights. Yeah. Tonight's going to be one of those nights, guys, where I just lose every match. Either because my team keeps quitting, or the other team is just too good. But that's one of the benefits of having a very small viewer base. Not everyone gets to see me suck. I'm surprised that worked. Yeah, I'm playing the best on my team, but it don't matter. Right, Raymond, I want to ask you, believe the Night Faction is exclusively Christian? You believe it fuses Christianity and Roman paganism? Honestly, the For Honor developers have never confirmed that the Knights are Christian. In fact, they've done everything they can to try to avoid admitting that or saying that.
Actually, we have a video on that.
Enemy team is breaking. You captured Zone C. The enemy rallied. Your team is breaking.
Yeah, I knew exactly what your game plan was the minute you activated that perk, bro.
Your team rallied. Enemy rallied. Enemy team is breaking. Your team is breaking.
Watch her run. Ah, she didn't run. I'm impressed.
You captured Zone C.
Yeah. Let's epic go. Jurin is the beast. Yep. And now I dance. I think one of the best possible reasons I could give behind them being part of the Death Guard is because it plays into the fact that you always say the most important aspect of character creation is motivation. Yes, motivation is a very important aspect of character creation. What does that have to do with them being part of the Death Guard?
I mean, if it's because they're traitors, you could easily just make them iron.
Like,
warriors.
because here's the thing. If your argument is, I want them to be part of the Death Guard because they're traitors and they want to redeem themselves, fine. Make them part of the Iron Warriors. The Iron Warriors are shock troopers.
Siege troopers.
Yeah,
Or,
there's or
Luna Wolves would also.
Luna Wolves would work. Yeah, make them part of the Luna Wolves that broke off. They're definitely going to fit. Or World Eaters. Talk about shock troopers. Like, there are at least 3 other Traitor Legions you could go to. Like, I'm not saying you can't make them Death Guard. I'm not saying that. But you got to realize there are other options. And based on how you've described the Storm Panthers, first of all, the name Storm Panther sounds more like a White Scar successor chapter. Second, they fight more like a White Scar successor chapter. Third, the Death Guard have nothing to do with them in terms of their lore other than you just want them to be Death Guard. And if that's fine if you want that, but I'm going to be real, it don't make sense as it stands. You're going to need to do some real twisting to make that work. All right. Let's get some people in. Who do I have who wants to join me for some Test Your Metal? We will do a couple matches of that. Which is done because there would be no Knights without Christ. You're right, there wouldn't be, but the developers want to avoid anything that would be risque. All right, Proud Father wants in. We'll get you in. Lord Thunder wants in. Seth, what's your name on here? I need your name so that I can find you. Because I don't have everyone's name. Taquito, yes, you can join. Are you on? Because it's going to be hard for me to add you if you're not on. Wait, you don't know what the Dusk Raiders are? The Dusk Raiders were what the Death Guard called themselves before they were the Death Guard. Lark, you heard that right.
Yes, I did.
Y'all can't see his face, but there is just a severe look of disappointment. I need one more person. Or are we just jumping in with this? Seth, I said you could join in Lost Paladin, and you can join too, but I need an... Oh, here's Lost Paladin. We'll get you in. We'll get you in. Here's Lost Paladin. We'll get you in, and then we'll switch up after 2 matches. I just want to play a few matches because I'm excited to play with you. After that, I'll let someone else join. What we're gonna do is I've got a team right now, Taquito, but then after I get these 3, I'll have you join. Okay? We'll do these 3. We'll do 2 matches, and then I'll get you in, Taquito. Nothing risky, yet they let you play as pagan raiders. Not that they shouldn't. It's just weird to me that they are vague on Christianity, but got no issue with you playing as explicit Norse pagans. Well, you got to realize, and don't get me wrong, I don't disagree with you. I actually do not disagree with you at all. But you've got to realize what their mentality is. See, Christianity is a faith that comes with so much baggage to it. You got to realize that. Christianity makes some people feel bad things. There are a lot of people who grew up in Christian households or in the church, and they feel bad about that, and they feel oppressed by Christianity. So, but there hasn't been anyone in about, 300 or 400 years who's been, raided by Vikings. So that's okay.
Yeah, I'd say almost 1,000.
Yeah, so it's like, We could no Norse pagans haven't hurt anyone in a while, so they're fine. And you know, samurai Shintoism and animism, that's okay too, because no one's been hurt by that in the last millennia. But Christianity, that supposedly hurt people. Never mind that there's context to all that. And also never mind that it's been about a millennia since the Crusades, but that's what they always run to, isn't it? Not Takedo, we'll get you in. Just give us 2 matches and then we'll swap out, okay? The Death Guard are still new to me. I haven't researched or learned their origins yet. I just know about Mortarion, Nurgle, Plague Marines, the World War I German aesthetic, and I think they were screwed over by Azrael.
Azrael?
How did Azrael screw them over?
Azrael wasn't even born.
Azrael wasn't a thing.
You mean Typhus?
Typhus? Yeah, if you mean Typhus, yeah, he screwed them over.
I can just see Mortarion after forcing this to come to Nurgle. Damn you, Azrael! Who's that?
Unless you mean when Astalan and Typhus teamed up to try to go back in time and get all the Fallen to join the Death Guard and become the Death Angels. Because that's in a book that has very dubious legitimacy. And in which case, yes, Azrael and Cypher and the Dark Angels did screw over Typhus and the Death Guard then. That is true.
In which case, good.
Raymond Blake twice if Ubi has you at gunpoint? No, they don't.
The only way he's in danger is if I get mad.
There's something so relaxing about fighting bots, even if they are bot 3s.
Unless it's a Black Rider.
Can't believe that landed. I don't know if I don't have you added, so I don't know if I can join. Look me up on Ubi and add me. It's Raven Knight _YT. Find Raven Knight _YT and you'll have me.
Victory.
No, you're good, Seth. Just look me up on Ubisoft Connect and find Raven Knight YT. Find that, add me as a friend, and I'll try to add you.
What if I want to find you on Xbox Connect?
I'm not on Xbox Connect.
Not anymore.
Nah. Nope. Thank you, Civ.
Really are.
Yep, just got a friend added, so I think you found me. He's still boring? Who's still boring? Me? Am I still boring? Yeah, I'm boring.
You're not drilling into me, right?
Oh, you mean Ocelot. I didn't see your first message. I'm sorry. Is Ocelot still boring? He's just Oonga Boonga. He's just Oonga Boonga, the character. Don't expect much from me, though. Yeah, I mean,
He
I
plays
don't...
with me and you're fine.
Bro, we're fighting bots. It's not that big a deal.
Yeah, you're right. It's not that serious.
Honestly, I think that they should add as rewards the ornaments for some of these story characters, like Ragnar's ornaments and Ayu's ornament, especially now that Ayu's dead. We won! Let's go! I don't think it's spelled right. Okay, it's Raven Knight, one word. Raven Knight, all one word. Underscore, that's a lower dash, not a top dash, a lower dash, YT. I'll put it in chat so that you can see it, okay? Hold
Is
on.
it a rainbow dash?
A rainbow dash, what the fuck? All right. Let's do one more, and then we'll swap out. Well, actually, since those go so quick, let's do three. Let's do three. Give everyone a... Because these go fast. These aren't like Dom or Breach, where like it takes a while. Let's do a couple. Who do I want to go? Who do I want to go? Oh, let's go my new Raven Knight look. Because I added some stuff to the Raven Knight look. I added wings. You know the wings that came out? I added those. And shit, I forgot to switch it back to a guy. I switched it to a female because I wanted to get a specific visual, and I never switched it back to a guy. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I know what do you remember when I was using those images of the female Raven Knight in those thumbnails? What I did was I took pictures of her and ran it through an AI generation to make them look like her without the helmet. That's what I wanted her to have her helmet off, and I used the pictures as the reference point. But I forgot to switch it back to a guy after I was done with that. So, all right. I feel like it'd be really cool to let you use shoulder ornaments on the other heroes. Yeah, it would be nice. That would be nice.
I would love that.
Hannah has struck again. Hannah, you struck again. What do you have to say about that? I don't know the name of the guy that screwed over the Death Guard that caused him to turn trainer. That would be Typhus. Typhus was the first captain of the Death Guard. He was a worshiper of Nurgle, and he manipulated the Death Guard and all that fun stuff. So, it's Typhus. He's been magically turned into a woman. It's happened. Yep, it finally happened.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Hannah does it on a regular basis. You know, you just get used to it. I'm getting cooked. Thank God. I was about to say, I cannot be cooked that hard. Come on.
Victory.
Hannah might not be here anymore. Hannah kind of tunes in and out. Sometimes she'll watch for like a little bit, like for 30 minutes or so, but then she tunes out. So she might not be here. Apollyon, I want you to know I'm one of your biggest fans now. I'm a huge fan of Polymommy. Oh, they even kept her really cool move. Yeah, she doesn't fight like a warmonger. She has like a hybrid way of fighting, like a warden and a warmonger. I'm sorry, Polymommy. I love you. I love you, Polymommy.
Victory.
Typhus is a menace to society. He really is, though. Everybody hates Typhus. And Erebus. Erebus. We hate him, too. I've heard people say that they don't like this game mode because they think it's too easy, and I'm like, yeah, you only played it on week 1. Wait till week 3, okay?
They're like, it's too easy. It's like, okay, we'll go wreck off to Dark Souls with the other paints.
Yeah, she has campaign moveset, bro. She has campaign moveset. It's so good. So does Goodmunder. Goodmunder has campaign moveset. What about Lucius? Lucius is insufferable. God, I hate him.
Round 4.
All right, it's me and you, Holden.
I sure hope Holden doesn't get cross.
Imagine they kept Holden original Lawbringer moveset. One of ours went down. No! No! You got me! No! What? Apollyon, I love you. Why?
It's supposed to be working one too much.
You so strong to fight with bots? Bro, did you forget that this is Test Your Metal? Did you actually forget that this is Test Your Metal? You know, the limited time game mode that everyone loves and has been waiting for to come back, but it is a PvAI game mode? Did you come in here to insult me for fighting bots, not realizing that this is a limited time game mode that everyone objectively loves? Like, it's not an insult, but
Where
I don't... Okay.
comes in, sees content creators doing something. Why?
That was joke. Oh, it was a joke. Okay. Okay. Take your word for it. Okay. It was a joke. Okay. Sure.
Got the whole squad laughing, bro.
I didn't get it. I guess you had to be there. No, it was joke cut. Joke cut. Thank you, Proud Father. It was a joke cut. Now I get it. It was a joke cut. Now I get it. It's a very toxic game. I understand why you took it that way. Well, it's not that. It's that it just happens. I have a lot of haters. Yogurt, I have a lot of haters who will just pop in and say, I suck, I'm bad, no one likes my content, whatever, and then just yeet themselves out. So I thought you were just another one of those. I thought you were someone coming in, oh, you're fighting bots, you're bad. And then I'm like, you know that's the game mode, right?
We have gotten people commenting on like, oh, you're fighting bots.
That's something that usually happens, so that's why I thought that's what you said. But if that's not what you were saying, that's fine. I'm not insulting you, I'm not mad at you, just, I thought that's what you were doing. And I was about to say, because here's the thing, if I was actually doing a game mode against bots, I'd just say, yeah, playing against bots. So what? That's what I do. But I was, at this point, I was kind of like, that's the game mode. That's how it works. Let's do Warmonger for this one. Sorry, I can't think of any For Honor questions or comments right now, and Kenny hasn't texted me any questions he wants answered either. That's fine. One of the problems that I face, and this is something, and this isn't me coming after Lark streams or anything like that. It's one of those things where I get so jealous listening to Lark streams because I love the conversations that I hear. Like some of the conversations, like, dude, I love talking about that kind of stuff. But I don't want to step in and interrupt his stream because it's his time, and I don't want to do that. But then when I stream, I feel like, man, we don't get to have all these fun conversations because mostly what people want to talk about is my opinion on the changes to For Honor. Like, how do you feel about Arakure? How do you feel about the changes to Jurin? How do you feel about the lore about this? And I can talk about those things, but I also like talking about other stuff. I also like talking about historical things. I also like talking about Christian theology. I also like talking about like Warhammer stuff. And we've talked some about Warhammer stuff tonight, which is good. But sometimes I'll just be like, man, I wish we could have these conversations. You know what I mean? Raven, after I finished your RK video, I loved it, by the way. How often would RK take a position in assassinations? take up prostitution in assassinations. Do you mean in For Honor, or do you mean in real life? Because Sukeban didn't do that. Sukeban really didn't prostitute themselves because there's high school girls, and that would be illegal.
Yes, because they never did anything.
Well, okay, let me put it differently. They could do things that were illegal, but that's something that could put them in jail.
They're more delinquents in the sense that we're gonna break stuff and vandalize stuff and get in fights in the street. Right?
Yeah, they're more of, yeah, you're right, Lark. They're more of like, we're going to get into fights in the street. We're going to smoke in the bathroom. We're going to do drugs on the sidewalk. Like, we're going to partake in some minor roughhousing and fighting.
Be the best friend of every.
But the thing is, if they whore themselves, that could ruin their life forever. So they wouldn't do that. Hey guys, how's everything going? It's going okay. Hey everyone, what do you think of my Demon Hitakiri? Looks good, honestly. But hey, hi, no, Yogurt, you're welcome here. We just assumed that you were one of those haters. But you've cleared it up. We don't think you're a hater anymore.
Pauline, I'm probably looking at you putting this forward. Wait, what?
Wait for it. I mistimed it! No! I thought it was gonna come down faster. Oh, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Anyway. Basically, Bosuzoku girls without bikes then. I brought up the Bosuzoku girls. I brought those up. Bosuzoku were basically biker gangs in Japan. Bosuzoku were mostly adults, and some Sukeban would become Bosuzoku or date Bosuzoku boys after high school. There was an overlap. And For Honor, sorry, I messed up my question. Oh, so you're asking if Arakure would prostitute or assassinate in For Honor? I don't know. The lore hasn't told us, but I imagine that they might prostitute themselves, but I would think that they'd have too much self-respect for
I
that.
see them more as the pimp rather than the.
Yeah, they're not usually going to be the ones whoring out themselves. They're probably going to be the ones managing.
Victory.
I definitely am not playing well. Who's more annoying to fight, Virtuosa, Glad, or Kyoshin? Virtuosa. Virtuosa's more annoying.
Round 3.
Nice. Okay, I have to win this one. I have to. Yes, I got him. Yay. All right, I got to go get a shield. I'm going to go get a shield. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Did the stream just buffer? The stream is buffering? Oh, no. Looks like it may have disconnected. Hold on. Check on yours. I'm seeing it fine on my end.
Victory.
Yeah, I got it on my end too.
Yeah, it's working fine on my end. I don't know what's up.
Round 4.
God, the external. But anyway, but yeah, it looks like it's fixed now. All right, it's all you. Clutch your kick, clutch your kick. That was scummy. Bro just shot you with an arrow point blank range. What was that? Oh, scum. Scummy.
Round 5.
Oh, you scumbag! Ah! That was awful.
Victory.
Just for fun, would you play as Death Guard Warmonger next, since we were talking about them so much? Yeah, we'll see. But I've got to switch people out now. Taquito, if you're still there, ready up, bro. All right, we're going to go ahead and swap up. All right, so let's see. First, let's get over the people who added me as their friend. Raven, have you ever thought about doing a cut content video for Well For Honor? What do you mean? Like, when you say cut content, what do you mean? All right, I've added them. I saw Taquito's name in there, so we'll get him in. All right, go ahead and get Taquito. Seth, what was your name again? I know I just saw it, but I blanked. I sent you yours, Taquito. Make sure you got it. If you need it again, I'll send it one more time. I'm Felipe. Felipe.
Venezuela.
Alright, we'll find you. Felipe! That's it. Felipe Flip-Flop. We got you. And then Do200 Blue. D200 Blue. Are you there? I don't think I have you, bro. Let me see. Oh, there you are. Blood 20. Okay, we'll add you. Yeah, Proud Father, we'll definitely go again. All right, I've added both. There's Blood. Now we just need Felipe.
Blood? Yeah, I can get you blood.
Oh, yeah, Blood. I know a guy that can get you blood. Come on. Let's see how many viewers we have on Twitch. I'm curious. 7. And how many on YouTube? 29. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Hold on. Okay. I'll give you a few minutes and then I'm going to add someone else because I don't want to wait too long. Cuz the computers, like I said, it's still jerry-rigged. We're probably going to do this next group and then I'm going to go ahead and jump to Breach and wrap it up cuz it's getting late and my computer's been on for a really long time. Well, if it takes Seth too long, brother, at Lorecath, I'm going to add you. Hey, it's a niche community, but we're close-knit. That's all that matters. Actually, it's funny. I decided to do something that, you know, people always recommend. Try looking yourself up on Google or Chatbot, and I looked myself up. And it was mixed. It was basically saying, like, Raven Knight is one of those For Honor content creators that isn't that is regarded by some as really good, others as really bad, but most of the things that they say are bad about him are very much opinionated and nothing objective. So I'm like, oh, okay.
I asked a chatbot about myself and said get back to work. I know I should have used the schools.
Do we need to send it again, Felipe? If not, we may get Brother Lorcath in here. Brother Lorcal, what's your name on here so that I could get you added? Alright, later, Lord Paladin. Is the war mode obtainable? That'll be later. That'll be later. Steadfast. We're going to go ahead and get you in, because this is taking a while. That's fine, Seth. That's fine. We'll get you next time, because we're going to stream this again. And we got 3 weeks of Test Your Metal, so we'll be able to get you in those 3 weeks, no doubt.
I got you for 3 weeks.
I got you for 3 weeks.
Playtime.
What's my favorite mythology channel on YouTube? Mine is Overly Sarcastic Productions, Mythology Guy, and Jake W. I don't really have a favorite because I didn't learn mythology from YouTube.
This is not a joke. Literally, when we were children, I mean, like pre-elementary school and then into elementary school, we were those kids that would obsess over the Greco-Roman pantheon. We were like, I remember sitting in a Zorba's and you explaining to me the different Greek myths.
Yep. I studied Greek mythology before I even knew what YouTube was.
I think you studied it before YouTube was a thing.
Yeah, me and my brother were obsessed with mythology when we were
Yeah, I remember
kids.
we also had like a book of like an illustrated book of like Aesop's fables and Greek myths and stuff like that.
Yeah, we loved them. So I don't really have an opinion on any. I mean, I have an opinion on Overly Sarcastic Production. I did a video on that, but the others I don't know anything about them. Raven, would you rather the For Honor lean more into fantastic elements, more realistic, or do you think it's fine where it is? I know you probably answered before, but I forgot.
We actually have a video on that?
We have a video on that too, but I'll answer it. I honestly think that For Honor, I want them to be more realistic, but I don't hate where they're at. And what I mean by that is, I think that they have to lean into fantasy a little to keep things interesting. I think that they have to lean into fantasy a little to keep things interesting. So as long as they don't go overboard with it... Oh shit, that's a lot of damage. But this is my Death Guard, Warmonger. Feel the light of Nurgle.
Grandfather loves you.
Brother, the grandfather loves you. The grandfather loves you. You jack off to please Slanesh. I shit my pants to please Father Nurgle. We are not the same. Are you going to participate in the fashion contest? What fashion contest? I hate many matches where the enemy play like they bet the house, kids, and dog on winning. Kinda do. I love learning about Greek mythology in history class. My history teacher was actually a lot like you, Raven. Oh, well, I hope that's a compliment. What's the TLDR version of your opinion on OSP? Red is entertaining, but she lets her politics seep into her work way too often, and I feel like that ruins the quality of it.
It does. She's a talented artist, but she, yeah, as you said, Someone described it best as she's basically that kid that went to college and now thinks they know more than everybody else.
Yeah, it's a great way to look. If you didn't hear what Lark said, he said that Red comes off as that kid who went to college and now thinks that she knows more than everyone else. I think that she's entertaining. I think that she is a decent artist, and I think that she presents myth and legend in a very creative way. But I think that her politics seep into her work a lot, and she gives off a kind of arrogant attitude. Blue, I have almost no respect for as a historian, as he will blatantly lie or lean into very cringy and very questionable at best theories about history. Like, we even proved in our video that he leaned into the "we was Kang's" argument, which is verifiably false.
Yeah, that video got privated.
Yeah, he privated that video. It was actually hard to re-find that video.
Yeah, because I told you about it, and you're like, we can't find it, so we had to go to the playlist, like, he unlisted it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember watching that video, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to give Blue a shot. And then I saw that, I was like, Blue, I am no longer giving you a shot.
That was weird.
Victory.
I got some good news. They're bringing back the OG Lord of the Rings games. When you say Lord of the Rings games, what do you mean? Like, I don't know which games you're talking.
That cool one where at the very end you can play as the Balrog and tear apart the Shire.
I don't know which one they're talking about, because the only Lord of the Rings games I know about are like the Shadow of War and Shadow of Mordor stuff. Usually OSP's videos are very fun. They are. I think they can be very entertaining, but there are some where she very clearly injects her political standards.
Or like she can't get it, like for example, the Lovecraft video. I thought her summarization of a lot of the stories was very good, but she kept on having to interject, by the way, he's racist. Like, we got it.
Like, if you had just said that at the very beginning and kept it at that, I probably would have been like, okay. Ow. Okay, bro. Found the problem. I have added it, but it says you're offline. I'm not, but we'll try it again next time, man. We'll try it again next time. We was Kangs? Yeah, the we was Kangs argument. There's this false theory that ancient Egyptians were black and historians have whitewashed them, which is not entirely true. See, the we was Kangs argument is faulty because Egypt was a melting pot society. You had people from all over the Mediterranean world that came to Egypt and intermingled. So the average Egyptian was not black. There could have been some that looked white, like the Greeks. There could have been some that looked Middle Eastern. There could have been some that looked Jewish. There could have been some that looked Nubian, which would be black. There could be some that looked somewhere in between. You had a melting pot of society, but the belief that, oh, just all Egyptians were black is not accurate. But he leaned into that, and that's false. What was Plague Mommy's name again? I haven't given her a name. Not bad at all, brother Taquito. Taquito's a rep 100 Varangian. That's so awesome, man. It's a good look, too. It's a good look. All right, got two more matches, and then we switch to Breach. Hello, Aura Bunny. Or Aurea Bunny. Which is it? Or is it Aura Bunny or Aurea Bunny? Or is it Aurea Bunny?
Or is it Funny Bunny?
As you mentioned, Raven plus Lark play Shadow of War stream win. Lark has played Shadow of War on stream before.
There is a stream series of it. I didn't finish the game, but I did play for a good long while.
Oh, my position is 13,091. Guys, I'm catching up. No, I'm kidding. So Egypt was basically the crossroads of the Mediterranean. Essentially, yes,
For
it
a
was.
while, yes, because bear in mind, Egypt was the breadbasket of the Mediterranean world. It could produce more calories per square inch than pretty much anywhere on Earth.
Yeah.
And so people wanted it.
Yeah, I'll just go this. I want to get that armor. Where did the Philistines originate from?
The Philistines are the sea peoples.
Yeah.
We're not 100% sure. There's some belief there's a connection to the Mycenaeans. Some think there's a connection to Cyprus.
I was going to say Mycenaeans, personally.
That's the prevailing theory. However, there's also some that's like they may have even come as far as from Corsica, which, interesting, but okay. But yeah, the prevailing theory is the Mycenaeans. They came after the Bronze Age collapse.
Mm-hmm. And Fit, you can also call me Bunny. Also, that makes things more easy to do as too. All right, well we'll just call you Bunny. We'll just call you Bunny. How you doing?
We'll call you Funny Bunny.
Wasn't that a line? Was that not a line from something? I feel like that was a line from something.
Whose line is it anyway?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. But hey, you know, glad you're here. Glad you're here. How you doing? For Honor, Ubisoft is going to host some kind of fashion contest with the new Test Your Metal armor sets, and there's supposed to be prizes. I made this Varangian guard for it, and I ended up really liking how it turned out. Oh, I didn't know about this. I didn't know about this fashion contest. When is it? If I have time, I'll enter, but I may not have time. Next week's going to be another very busy work week. Give me health. Thank you, Apolly Mommy. Hi, Samurai. How you doing, man? This is the kind of stream I like when both brothers are together and chatting amongst each other about history. Yeah, we need to do more stuff where we're just chatting away, like where one of us is just playing something and we're just chatting. No! Don't you do it! Heal me! Nice. I'm gonna get myself a shield because I like shields. I'm doing good. I was playing For Honor and getting some armor event pieces. How about you guys? Oh, yeah. That's pretty much what I'm doing right now, actually. I'm just playing For Honor, hanging out with the crew. If you ever want to join up, let us know. Would love to have you on because these next few weeks that I'm playing, especially with Test Your Metal, I'm going to be trying to get as many people on as I can. Oh, dear. Yeah, get rid of that massive shield he's got. Bye. He survived that! Ah! I'm gonna go heal. I'm gonna go heal. Not me. Heal our buddy. Come here. I got you. I got you, homie. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Boop! Nah. Is it just me down here? Fine. I'd win. Let's go. Come on. That's my favorite execution. Jurin's right there. That's my favorite Jurin execution.
Victory.
How is it possible for Egypt to be a breadbasket if it's in a desert? The Nile River. The Nile River was the reason.
We live in a state of denial. Nile is a very calm river in comparison to a lot of the other major river valley civilizations, and and super easy to irrigate.
Yes. Nile River, super easy to irrigate, very calm, large amount of fish and wildlife to help support a population.
Like, if you go and look at, like, the population of Egypt throughout time, it's all everywhere along either the coast or the Nile.
You're from
Very few people, if any, live in the desert.
you're from a Brazilian server, so it would make us lag? Probably not. We've had people play from all over the world. So I think you'd be okay. Like, Taquito, what server are you playing from? Like, not server, but I think that you're not. I don't know if yours is North American or not. I could be wrong. Raven wins. No, I pulled a oh, what's his name? Gojo. Nah, I'd win.
Or at least 6
I got you, homie. I got you, homie. Here, let me give you a hand. Dance it out. We have any idea when the next hero is? The next hero is in Season 4. So we're still in the middle of Season 2, so we got a bit of time. I kicked the teeth out of him. There you go. Hang on, brother. 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 There you go, brother. Yeah, we dance. And now we dance. I play in the server from South America. I would love to play with you guys. Yeah, man. Won't be tonight because after we finish this next match, we're going into Breach for one match, and then we're gonna call it a night. But because it's just getting late, and I can't. Yeah, and I've got a very busy day bartending tomorrow, so I cannot. And I pray that the bar is better than it was yesterday. God, it's a Saturday on the bar with it being like it was yesterday. Good Lord in heaven. We know for sure the next hero is a knight. Predictions on weapons. I personally am hoping for a Warhammer and not Yordle. I mean, a big ass hammer. I want for the new knight. I want him to have a hammer, a pike and hammer Warhammer, one-handed, and a shield in the other. And I want him to fight like a paladin. Okay, I want him to fight like a paladin.
And that way, one of his feats can be smite.
Oh, Bunny, I love that emote. Let me see that emote. Hold on, let me see that emote. I like that emote. That's cute. By the way, did you guys see the teaser for the new season? By the way, I think I play on the North American servers. I'm from northern Mexico. Okay, I didn't know. Have I seen the teaser for the new season? I have not. It's not a leak, is it? Because if it's a leak, I don't want to see it. But if it's just a teaser, I'll see it. Send me the link or something. I want to see it. Who do I go? Who do I go? Who do I go? I'll go Hatsune again. I mean, not Hatsune, sorry, Arakure. Arakure! Hey, sorry to repeat myself, but I've wondered this for a bit. Is there any mythology that uniquely engages your mind? Oh, God. Greek definitely does. Yeah, Greek engages my mythology quite a bit. Engages my mythology. It engages my mind. Norse mythology can be interesting, but it doesn't appeal to me as much. Yeah. Egyptian just never interested me.
It's mostly because we were like, those are the guys that got smited in Exodus, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Go Lunar!
I like it too. I just got it today, also from Twitch, I guess. Did really? Oh.
Are you saying you're twitching?
I feel like Aria Bunny, have I seen you stream before? Because I feel like I've seen you, but I could be wrong. It's not a leak, but you're gonna have to listen to it? Okay. No. Oh. Yeah. You ain't beating Tsubaki. Tsubaki too good for you.
Corey just dropped $10, and here's a little something I can support comfortably for now.
Hey, thank you for the $10. Any donation is always appreciated. Thank you. My nickname is Salgado Samurai if you guys want to play. Yeah, just look me up on Ubisoft Connect. It's RavenKnight_YT. Look me up, add me as a friend, and next time we're doing this, we'll add you. Dude, I can't play. What's wrong, man? Like, is there something stopping you, or just having bad fights? Hang in there, blood.
Blood? I know a guy who gets your blood.
Let's go.
Victory.
Do them push-ups. Oh, gotta get swole. Gotta get swole. I think the new hero will be a Spartan. The devs have been trying more and more to give the community what they want, and also wanted a rapier, a fist fighter, and such. I think we're gonna get a Spartan. It's possible. I'm still hoping they don't. Well, I should reiterate. I don't mind them adding a Spartan, but don't make it a knight. I'm tired of them adding non-knights to the knight faction.
I wouldn't mind if they added a Spartan skin for Valkyrie.
Yeah, that'd be fine. No, you can't have this.
Just like a
No. I visited here before, but that was like weeks or a month. I don't remember exactly. I asked for some tips with Shinobi after you're showing some dodge skill that can be used with that hero. That's right. I remember that now. Yeah, it was a while ago, but yes, I did show you how to use Shinobi. That is right. I remember now. I knew I recognized the name, but glad you're back. Glad you're back.
Victory.
Dude, the PK and Kensei bots for Tetrametal destroy me every time I fight them. They are so overtuned. I don't know. I'm having fun with the PK. Got him. Oh, I didn't even realize Apollyon was still moving. No! Don't do it! out. I'm DMing you? Oh, okay. 1 second. Oh, your screen went black. Oh, that sucks. Oh, wow, I don't know what happened there. Well, don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. I think that was it. I think that was all 3. So we're going to do a breach match and then call it a night. But thank you guys for playing with me. We will do that again very soon. I guarantee we will do that again very soon when I have the time. And hopefully I will have the time. Why did I do that? I meant to switch it. Ah! I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Everyone make fun of me. I'm an idiot. Arakure can always say you got beat up by a girl. Alright, let's try that again. There. I was the nurse I'm working on. I have no idea what that meant. Moving on. I'm curious, are they doing any more testing grounds or not? I think they are, just not right now. Alright, you know what? I want to show off, my Muay Thai build. Molly Sirasai. My Muay Thai girl build. I feel nothing but misery. Bro, brother, it's all good, man. We'll get you next time, don't you worry. We will get you next time. It is not a problem. It ain't a problem. I can still hear the theme music. Pull back. I'm gonna die. Better go heal. I gotta go heal. Hold on. Hold on. Next live tomorrow? Tomorrow's Saturday. It's gonna depend on how work goes. It's gonna depend on how work goes if we stream tomorrow. That's gorgeous. It's gorgeous, I tells you. But now you gotta paint him.
Yeah. There's always a catch.
Which individual group from history have I found the most intriguing? Knights, honestly. Because honestly, what's funny is, when I was growing up, I found Asian culture incredibly fascinating because we never talked about it in school. No one ever talks about Asian culture or history in high school, and that's why I fell in love with it and started studying it. And I got my minor in Asian history, culture, and study, which was really cool. But then as I began traveling more into understanding history, I found the Knights of the Crusading era incredibly interesting. Because you just hear so much negative about them. And I'm like, how could all they do be so bad? And so I started looking into it, and the things I learned was genuinely fascinating. There's a random guy following Raven with a shamisen absolutely shredding it. Yeah, Breach always has glitched out audio. I don't know why. She's gonna burst into the castle screaming, "Where's my elephants?" Raven, you have a whale of a tale to say? Got a whale of a tale to tell you, lads. A whale of a tale or two about the flapping fish and the girls I've loved on nights like this with the moon above. Whale of a tale, and it's all true. I swear by my tattoo. There was Mermaid Minnie. Met her off of Madagascar. She would kiss me anytime that I would ask her. Then she gave me the scare of my young life. Blow me down and pick me up. She was the captain's wife. Got a whale of a tale to tell you, lads. A whale of a tale or two about the flapping fish and the girls I've loved on nights like this with the moon above. Whale of a tale, and it's all true. I swear by my tattoo. There was Typhoon Tessie. Oh, hold on. I gotta focus here because I'm getting double teamed. Here, follow me, Lawbringer. Get away from your bot friends. Damn it! That Alfira keeps stealing my kills. There was Typhoon Tessie. Met her off the coast of Java. When we kissed, I'd bubble up like molten lava. Then, oh well, our flame of love blew out. Blow me down and pick me up. She left me for a trout. Got a whale of a tale to tell you, lads. A whale of a tale or two about the flapping fish and the girls I've loved on nights like this with the moon above. Whale of a tale, and it's all true. I swear by my tattoo. Then there was Harpoon Hannah. Had a look that spelled out danger. I would quiver when she'd whisper, "I'm there, stranger." Bought her trinkets that sailors can't afford. Sailors can't afford. And when I spent my last red cent, she tossed me overboard. Got a whale of a tale to tell you, lads. A whale of a tale or two about the flapping fish and the girls I've loved on nights like this with the moon above. Whale of a tale, and it's all true. I swear by my tattoo. Please tell me it's not another collab. I swear to God. Look, I don't mind collabs like some people. I really don't, but we've done 2 in 1 season. Like, can we please do something original? The original Ong Bak movie is free on YouTube if you want to see an amazing display of Muay Thai in film. Yeah, I've seen Ong Bak. It's good. I gotta heal. Okay, did you send a link, bro? Did you send a link? Because I haven't checked my chat. I thought it was really weird because it literally sounds like a sword or something, but then you hear the sound that's like kind of Transformers or something. The sound is really weird. Some people said it could be the Predator from Alien, and I don't know if this might be another collab because the sound is very specific. I don't know, man. I need to hear it. Do you have a link? Can you send like a link to me? You don't see anyone playing the AC Hero skin from last season? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I still see plenty of Eivors and Yasuke's. I still see plenty of those. I haven't seen many Noways, but I've seen plenty of Eivors and Yasuke's. I see those a lot. Wait, you sent it in? Okay, I haven't seen it. Hold on. Where have you sent the link? Where have you sent the link? I haven't gotten any DMs from you, and I haven't seen it in chat. Yeah, send it on Discord, because I don't see it here. If you redid your Griffin video, what would you equate them to since Ring and Guard is taken now? Honestly, I just call them mercenaries. Okay, I believe you that you sent it in chat, but I'm not seeing it, so you'll need to send it through Discord. You can either DM it to me privately or something. I don't mind. Okay, hold on. Let me have a look at it real fast. Hold on, I'm going to take this out. Hold on, I need to listen. 1 second, you guys, I got to listen. One more time. You listened to, Lark. You heard that?
Yeah, I heard it. I don't know anything about that.
That doesn't sound like the Predator, though. That doesn't sound like the Predator from the Predator franchise. Sounds like a monster of some kind. That sounds like a monster of some kind. I know I said one last match, but I was distracted listening to that, so we'll just do this and then we'll wrap it up. Why did you say the Predator like a dread against the DM? Well, I'm gonna say it. People may crucify me for this. I don't really care for the Predator all that much as a franchise. It's interesting, but I only really liked the first movie, and Predator versus Aliens was kind of interesting. But I'm not a huge Predator fan. Like, it doesn't appeal to me all that much.
You also gotta understand one of the things about a lot of horror movies is, particularly with the first ones, they lose. You can't do the same thing twice. But Predator works because when in the first movie you didn't know what it was. There was no reference for it. It was new. It was an entity. It was just a predator. However, in every subsequent Predator movie,
we know.
Everybody already knows what's coming. So it's like there's a little bit of a mystique. Same thing for like the Alien franchise. That's why it was smart for Alien when they went to Aliens. Instead of turning it into one thing's hunting you, it's now basically an active war zone.
It's my Muay Thai girl. It doesn't sound... No, you're right. It doesn't sound very natural. That's why I think it's like a monster sound. Maybe they're leaning into some kind of Halloween-style monster. I'm gonna be real, that kick is almost useless. I like the kick, but it's almost useless. It only guarantees a light afterwards, and it's feintable, but most everyone just knows to dodge it, so there's no point in even following through. What would the Predator even be a skin for? I don't even know.
Unless it's like it's an event.
Like it's an event where you fight one, but no, just no. I don't want that.
If I want to do that, I go play WoW.
Vampires, demons, maybe that, you know, I could see that. If it were Predator skin, which I don't think it is, I think it would be Ocelot. Either way, ever since they announced the yearly roadmap, I feel like it could be a Dia de la Muertos event instead of a Halloween. Maybe give Ocelot a skin. Well, I think they said that the Knights are getting a skin. At least one skin. I think they said that. Or did they say Vikings? I can't remember. I'll need to look at the roadmap again. No, wait, they said it's going to be an... I think they said it was going to be an Outlander skin. Didn't they? I'm confused. I don't remember. Damn. We are coming up on Halloween. You're right. 2 Knights and an Outlander. Okay, 2 Knights, 1 Outlander. Okay, so it was 2 Knights and 1 Outlander. Maybe the idea is they'll make Ocelotl a monster? Maybe not a Predator, but like a jungle demon? The sound was a sword unsheathing, so it's either going to be a Warden, Warmonger, or Peacekeeper skin. And I don't think Warden is going to get another hero skin for a while. He's already got 2, which is more than anyone else. So, probably Warmonger or Peacekeeper. But Peacekeeper has Ezio, so, well, I mean... I don't know. I'm scared to speculate. Picking up. Mesoamerican culture is plenty of monsters, so it could work. Yeah, no, I don't doubt it. I think it could work. What if it were a werewolf skin for Conqueror? That'd be badass. Maybe, but we've got a couple werewolf things already. I don't know if they'd be that obvious. She's my Muay Thai girl. Ubi, the new Spartan here, will be going to the Night. Raven sticks gun through the skin. Ubi, Outlander, they're going to the Outlanders. Well, here's the thing. You know what I find so funny, and I've said this before, but I'll say it again. People like to say, the Knights have more heroes than anyone else. And I'm like, yeah, by the fact that they exist in their roster, but when you really look at them, can you really say they're Knights? Can you really say that they're all Knights? The Centurion and the Gladiator are not Knights. They are Roman warriors. There is a difference. Tomato. No, there is a difference. There is a clear difference. So I will not stand for this BS. And then you have Warmonger, who never identifies with the Knights or works for Ashfeld or tries to save Ashfeld. They're very much apostles of war who want to fight for Heathmoor's future as a basic world of Darwinian ideology where the strong rule. And then Griffin admitted that he was not a knight. He's like, I was a former knight, but now I'm a mercenary who fights for higher calling. So let's be clear. The knights include Warden, Peacekeeper, Black Prior, Conqueror, and Lawbringer. That's 5. So Trevor Belmont's Kimber Conqueror would be very fitting. No! No! I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that. You will not misgender my historical game characters in terms of their factional allegiance.
Are you alright?
Yeah! Isn't Conk a conscript? Yes, but he's been made an honorary knight, and I'll accept that. I will accept that. It's a stretch, but I'll accept it. I'm gonna go up there and deal with that dude dropping coals on us. And some people are like, nah, man, the Centurion and Gladiator totally count, dude. You're just salty. And I'm like, fine. Why did we get the Wulin? Why weren't they just samurai? And then they're like, well, the Wulin are Chinese. Well, you realize the ancient Japanese originally came from mainland China before they got to the island of Japan. So it still works. It technically counts. You're just salty. They usually don't respond to that.
Inner gate destroyed. Kill
I'd give my kidney for a musketeer. We got Virtuoso. That's as close as you're getting. What are good weapon ideas for the upcoming Night Hero? An actual, Warhammer and Shield. That'd be good. That will work for me. Damn. I'm gonna pick you up, bro. Hang in there. I'm gonna go heal. But Virtuoso's a twat. Yeah, but she's technically as close as you're gonna get. Because in order for them to add another musketeer, they need another rapier hero, and that's just not happening. Wow, we did that without us losing a single one of our respawns. That's Molly Siricide for you. Nice, we did good there. That was fun. That was fun. I'm glad we did that. But that'll have to be the last one. It is now past 10. I've gone way longer than I intended to. Let's start wrapping this up. How many people on Twitch do we have? We've got 5 viewers. Is that worth, yeah, we'll raid someone. We'll raid someone. Let's raid someone. Who's streaming? Let's see. Who is playing For Honor that we can stream? Let's try to find someone. I don't know most of these people, but I'm trying to find someone who could use a view. Let's go with... Let's go with this guy. Let's go with this guy. I don't know who he is, but he's small time. Casey enjoys. Let's do that. And... rating. Wow, he sure seems happy about that. All right, we'll leave him to it. Some people just aren't grateful. Anyway, thank you to the rest of you for joining. Really appreciate it. We may stream tomorrow. We may not. We'll have to see how things go. But either way, we'll talk to you later. And have a good night, guys. See you next time.